Alright, let's... Oh, my mic cut out already? Oh my gosh. That's a great start. I was about to say, alright, let's do this. That didn't pan out so well. I did practice a little bit with this car, but it's only been like 12 minutes of practice, so... I don't know why I restarted there. I should practice the rest of the track a bit too, but... I'm still perfecting the setup as well, so, the thing that it says in the thumbnail, sharing my setup at the end of the stream, that is true. But when I'm tuning my car, you guys will be able to see my setup when I'm tuning, so... Well, that's not a great line. But this feels good so far. Okay, I shouldn't keep accelerating going up there. Because that does lead to a wheelie. This car likes to do that sometimes. But if you know where to let off, it doesn't do that. Okay, just gonna hop on that curb. Ruin my line for the next corner. That's still a really good sector time, though. Why does my car like to hop on curbs so much, man? That just ruined my lap. That freaking curb hop there. I guess I should just avoid that curb altogether, now that I think about it. Especially with a car like this. This is a really old heck of a car. But it doesn't really like to behave very well. It's good. It does have good traction though, at least, so I do give it that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the racing mediums in the front help stabilize the car. If I had racing softs in the front, I'd just spin out in every high-speed corner. So that's why I have racing mediums on. Because when I have softs in the front, the car just turns too quickly, and the rear can't keep up with it. And I didn't turn at all there, in the apex at least. Yeah, if you're new, I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my laps, so I'm going to be restarting a lot until I get a lap that's near perfect. Usually it takes me about like 2 hours to get a good lap. Freaking curb hop, man. That wasn't even a curb hop. That was like a post curb hop there. Freaking hopped on the road or something. It's weird. Another freaking hop, man. Okay. Honestly, don't know how to avoid that one in this car. If it was so fast to just not cut that corner, I would. To just avoid that bump altogether, but it's not. That's not the faster way, so... I'm gonna just keep cutting that corner and roll the dice each time. Okay, I actually lost traction there for once. Bit of understeer. Ruined my line. I'll get used to this thing, but it'll take a little while. Usually it takes like in half an hour for me to get fully used to a car in this track. That T1 braking section is just really weird in my mind, throwing me off. Yeah, I gotta brake right after the start line. Finally I made it to Sector 2. It's been a while. There's actually some good oversteer coming out of there. Because of that, I was able to full throttle fully out of that corner. Get on the road! What the hell are you doing? Okay, man. That's one thing about this car, is when you touch grass, your car is really attracted to it. It's really hard to get back on the road, especially on the throttle. Burn. Almost spun there. Yeah, never touch grass in this car, man. Holy crap. Never touch grass in this car. What's up, Sam? How's your night going? Oh my gosh, man. The curbs. Never touch grass or the curbs in this car. You will not survive. The F8 maxed out is quite a bit faster than the 2016 911. If you're talking about maxed out, it's definitely the F8. Around this track, the F8 can get a 539. I've seen it happen at 539 with the F8 Tribito. The 911 can get a 547, so it's... So the 911's about 8 seconds slower around this track, maxed out. Yeah. I will do another F8 Tribito setup video sometime. There's just some other cars I want to get to first. But it is a fun car though. My F8 Tribito setup video is a bit dated by now, so we gotta get to making another one. Same with my C701 setup video and my Wire one and some of the other cars from that sort of era of GT7. I cannot cut that fucking corner or shit. I keep hopping on the tarmac or something, bro. Like, what the hell? The car is just not taking that curb. I went in a little bit too fast and the line wasn't very good. The Urus is an interesting car. I do have a setup for it, but it's I guess not 100%. I've only spent like 15 minutes shooting the Urus, but it actually feels kind of nice. It was a weird car to set up. Will I do a video for it? I'll probably do a live stream for it. I don't know if I'll do a video for it though. I just don't find the Urus very enjoyable. But I'll probably just get a lap in it in a live stream. And I'll show the setup in the end and you can have it. Even with the good setup, the Urus is a little bit weird. You can actually beat quite a bit of supercars in a maxed out Urus though, if you got it tuned good enough. I was in a lobby a couple months ago when the Urus like first came out, and I was in a maxed out streetcar lobby, and I just got the Urus out, and I beat everybody in like 5 seconds. That was pretty fun. Pretty fun times. I broke a little bit early for this. My .0 is still not bad. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this thing, man. Yeah, breaking that lead isn't very good. I might do that too, but I might do a live stream and then share it as a post. I'm really liking the format, the upload format I have going on right now. Is where I just do a live stream and then just do a setup video like a day after the live stream. I just do a live stream every other day almost. I'm sort of liking it, to be honest. I guess like a wheel versus controller, which is easier? I guess it depends on the person, really. Like, I don't really find like any particular style of driving, like a way of driving, easier or harder. I guess it's just what you're most used to, really. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that R8 was pretty darn fun. I was quite surprised with it, how fast it was, and how good I could make it drive. It wound up pretty good. Yeah, when I finished tuning my R8, I've driven it for quite a bit. I mean, that was yeah, that was a fun car. Sorry for making so many mistakes. I just need to focus a little bit more on what I'm doing. A little bit of oversteer there going into that, but didn't hurt nothing. Missing that shortcut there did. A little bit. Let's see what the sector time is. Probably like a 0.0, I imagine. Yeah, barely a 0.0. Okay, I'm just gonna do a wheelie. Again, whichever is harder or not is just what you're used to. Or depends on like what you're used to, a wheel or controller. I find like correcting snap oversteer just as easy on a wheel as on a controller nowadays. But at the same time, it is true that you get used to saving snap oversteer on a controller faster than a wheel, though. It took me forever to actually like get good at saving snap oversteers on a wheel. And I imagine on a controller it wouldn't really take a whole long time to get used to that sort of thing on a controller. Oh, of course. Yeah, it all depends on what you're used to and how your driving style is. That felt like a good first sector there. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was really good. I don't think I'm gonna change anything about this setup. It actually feels really good. I missed the apex on that a little bit. Like, it's never going to be really easy to drive. It is a Porsche 917K, so it's going to have classic race car characteristics. You can't really have this car without them, so. But for a casual, like, race-paced drive, this thing is actually, like, moderately easy going. If you're not going full bore, it's not too bad. Oh my gosh, I forgot I need to brake extra early for that corner. I keep oversteering a bit on that curb, but I don't think it slows me down. Pretty easy to save, so. Oh my god, that's not easy to save. No, not fucking saving that shit, man. Freaking 70-degree freaking invert on that shit, man. That's no way. What if I didn't pause? No, I actually did save that. That would have been crazy. Okay, I'm on the grass. Like, there's an alternate universe where like if I didn't pause there, I would have done that perfectly. Turn! Damn it, you freaking car not turning. Damn it. It's my fault though, I missed the apex. If you miss the apex in that corner, you're not gonna turn. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. I'm kind of getting used to this first sector though. Every time I do it, I get a pretty fast time. Except for when I do that though. Except for when I curb hop and just like oversteer. I just don't get the hop there. Like, why does that exist? How does that exist? What makes my car hop there? I have no idea. Like, I'm hopping post curb. I don't really get it. And it happens a lot with this car, like specifically. That is a silly looking first sector, isn't it? Wow. Watch this be fast. Yeah, that's still fast. What the hell? I just had a counter steer. I think I could get that fast in that corner if I have the perfect line. I think 170 plus might be doable there. I have no idea though. Yep. Son of a bitch, broke too late. Yeah. Doubling up on buying both the 917K and the McLaren F1 is a bit rough. That is how I bought this car. When the economy was like really bad in GT when the game first came out, basically. I did buy all the legendary cars, and it took a while. It took a lot of determination to get both the 917K and the F1 at the same rotation there. The first time it showed up in the Legends dealership. I don't really think this car is like slow. It makes sense for the time. It's 1970s, so it's actually quite fast, in my opinion. But to be fair though, like all cars, when you tune them, they are a bit too fast to be realistic. But I don't really play this game necessarily for the realism. I just want to have fun. But I think if you were to like put like racing slicks on this car and maybe tune the suspension and the transmission a little bit more in real life, I think it might get like maybe a 630, something like that. I don't think it'd get a sub 615 IRL like I can do in this game. Well, maybe low 620s like tops. I'd expect this car to get. Yeah, the F1 is actually a little bit disappointing maxed out compared to a lot of the other street cars. I remember in GT Sport, the McLaren F1 used to be the fastest street car in the game when it was tuned. By quite a bit, actually. In that game, setting a sub 6-minute street car time was literally unheard of. It was an impossibility for most people. But if you're in the McLaren F1 and you're a good enough driver, you can do it in GT Sport. But not in this game. No, you didn't even have any aero in GT Sport with the McLaren F1, and it turned faster. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to get a sub 6 minute Nordschleife time with the McLaren F1 in this game. I tried pre 1.31 and I got a 607, but I might have gotten a bit faster since then. But I still don't think it's possible to get a sub 6 with the car. And there are like 30 street cars that get a sub 6 minute time. .0, that's not very fast. Can I do a wheelie? I do give the McLaren F1 one thing in this game. It is a really good car to cruise with. I love cruising with the McLaren F1. Like, I made a setup for it that it just feels so nice to drive. And it's sort of to the point where I don't really care that McLaren F1 is, like, not very fast, maxed out, because, at least when I'm cruising with it, because it's just so enjoyable to cruise with. Plus, the McLaren F1 just has a better car model in this game than GT Sports, and by quite a bit. Even though GT Sport is last gen, but still. Even when I was on PS4, I just like noticed that McLaren F1 just was quite a bit more detailed than GT7. It just looked better, looked more clean, polished. Excluding swaps, definitely the 537 I did with the Aventador SV. That was pre 1.31. It was a 537.6. That used to be the fastest street car in the game. I didn't even have any ultimate parts then either. Back then you couldn't just buy ultimate parts, you had to get lucky in the roulette thing. If I had ultimate parts, I probably would have gotten like a 35, maybe a 34 with the Aventador SV. That is one car I really miss a whole lot. I miss how the SV felt pre 1.31. It was so fun. Oh my gosh, that freaking triple chicane is kicking my ass. Is it a triple chicane? I think it's a quadruple chicane, actually. It's a slalom at that point. Because there's 4 corners going back and forth there. Okay, I'm just gonna die on that curb. Yeah, I was really surprised when I got the 37, because there's a guy that does e-brake exploit with the street cars when he does laps, and yeah, he got a 537.7 in the Aventador SV, and I was not expecting to beat him at all. And the exploit shaves off like 3 seconds per lap about. So when I like finished like my SV setup and got a 37.6 and beat his time, I was like, what the hell? I'm just not expecting that at all. It was a pretty insane lap, actually. The closest thing you can get to Feeling like you're driving the Aventador SB again, pre 1.31 is just driving the regular Aventador now. This is still that thing still corners pretty fast and still feels like it. It feels like the Aventador SB pre 1.31, and that thing's really fun. I think around this track, the regular Aventador is faster than the SB now. It just corners so much faster than the SB. As when 1.31 hit, the downforce got nerfed on the SB by quite a bit, but it didn't really for the regular Aventador. I don't know why they did that. That was pretty stupid of Polyphony to do that. The SB should have more downforce than the regular Aventador. I keep getting .0s. I've gotten a .6 before in that sector. I'm not liking it. Yeah, I'm just not driving really good at all. I just need to get better at the game, improve my skills. Oh. The SV can feel like a nice car to drive. It just corners slower than it used to. It can still corner nicely, but it's just not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. But yeah, it is true. The SB is quite a bit faster than the regular Aventador in a straightaway. Oh, finally a sub 40. I should be getting those constantly now. What the hell? What was that wheelie? My freaking my tires came off the ground there in a braking section. What the hell is that shit? That's some crazy crap right there. That's some wild stuff. Never before seen physics. I never seen that shit before. Braking, doing a wheelie in a braking section. That's crazy. Is there like new technology I don't know about in this game? Did someone just put new technology on this car? Making a wheelie in a braking section. To be fair, it was after I let off the brakes, so... Might have just hit a bump and the car was just a little upset. Oh, that was a really good exit. Oh my gosh. That was like that was the fastest exit in the world right there. .6, wow. Basically a .7, but I don't think I've gone that fast in that sector before. I don't need to break that early. I'll still continue though. That might be the only mistake in the whole lap. That's fine. If I break, I'll just die. So may as well just not even try there. I will end my life if I break there. On the grass in this car. .911 GT1. You're talking about the Strassen version? I think that's the only 911 GT1 in the game, so probably. The Strassen version isn't that bad for me. I do have a have a complete setup on that car, and it's understeery, but it's much more manageable than this thing. Even though this thing isn't too bad, it's just taking me a while to get a freaking lap time. This car is all over the place sometimes still, though. It just does things that you aren't gonna see doing, I guess. You can't predict. This car's not very predictable. Even with a really good setup like I have. It's really just because of the bumps like that. Fucking tarmac hop. Not even a curb hop, a tarmac hop there. I was like, again, it's just post curb hop there. I continue to not get that. Like, who designed the track this way, man? Gonna have a top moment, like right after that curve. Is that how that is in real life? Might be, actually. I do know this track is one of the most accurate depictions of Nordschleife ever in any racing game. Like, I've seen all like the comparison videos of like Nordschleife versus real life and comparing different games, and this game does have a really accurate Nordschleife. Well, I might just be like really like seething or something over that one non-curb hop there. I just keep finding my way to be a victim of it. Turn. Still made the apex, sort of. Not bad, not bad. 0.6. Respectable. Fucking grass. Damn it, man. Freaking grass. Get a freaking blade of grass and you're just done for. Fucking grass, man. Piece of shit. Blade of grass. If you put grass on the side of the road like that, bro. Fucking curb. Yeah, the sort of dip, like right before you're going like uphill, the dip of you going uphill, the car just like veers into the wall. Yeah, that happens quite often with stock setups in this game. You can tune cars to not do that, but when you do, you often wind up making the car slower everywhere else. Yeah, I experienced that a lot when I'm first tuning a car, and that my car just veers into the fucking wall, and I have to retune it. It happened quite a bit with the Aventador SB when I was trying to get the world record. Freaking veering and shit. Okay, that's not what I'm supposed to do out the exit of that corner. Supposed to have some sort of traction coming out of there, I think. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, there's another car ruined by the downforce distribution. Is the new 911, the 22, I think it was. That car was a pain in the ass to freaking set up because I can't tune the freaking downforce. I don't get that. Honestly, that sort of triggers me that I can't touch the downforce on that thing at all. It should have so much downforce that 22.911. You know, you should have so much to play with as far as the downforce goes, but they just don't let you adjust it at all. And it just becomes that much more of a pain in the butt to actually make a good setup for it. But this Straston version isn't as bad. It's actually quite manageable, but with the 22.911, man, that was a real pain. I think that's 22. Is it 22 or 21? I forgot. That is the only curve I can touch and not freaking explode instantly. That's not a curve I can touch and not freaking die. Fucking turn! It's only Sector 1. It's only Sector 1. Alright. I don't think that's much slower, even if you do a little curve hop there. I was gonna touch grass there. I almost, yeah, Sam, I actually almost gave up on that car. It was almost untenable for me, but then I spent a little bit more time on it, and then I figured it out. It was, yeah, that was not a fun car to drive. I'll say that new 911 is not very fun for me. I almost just didn't do a Nordschleife hotlap and setup video for it. I was going to do a spa setup video, because I just really didn't want to do a full Nordschleife lap in that freaking car. But I did one anyways, because I'd sort of figured out the setup where it was kind of not a complete bore to drive. Don't hop? It did a little bit, but I was expecting a hop so much that I just decided not to even try. I failed because of that. Okay, just gonna hit the freaking wall. Nice. Yeah, the 16 is just much more fun for me too. It really, truly is a really fun car to drive. It's one of the best driving cars in the game if you tune it right, in my opinion. It just provides such a pleasurable driving experience. The 16 does, and that T1 was horrible. Yeah, I'm doing really bad this live stream, but I'll get in that mode sometime where I'm actually doing good. Yep. Someday. Gotta dig that inner driver in me out sometime. Actually start to do some driving in a productive manner, oh, what's that word? I forgot. Whatever. I give up. Oh, please don't hop. You fucking bitch. Freaking hopping and shit. Oh wow, I just did a little slide. I would like to get a sub 614, because I have done a lap in this car before, but it was a long time ago. And it was like it was a 14 something. It was a 614 something. I forgot what it was, to be honest. I think it was like a .1. I have no idea. It doesn't really matter though. I'll just like get a lap and just see what time I get. If I feel like it was a good lap, then it's a good lap. Because when I do a lap, I memorize my all my mistakes really well. If I make a big mistake, I'll remember it. And at the end of the lap, I just sort of assess how it is, and yeah, if I do something like that, I'm just like, that's not leaving my mind. Of a bitch. I don't even think that T1 was very horrible. I think when you hit that curve with the inside, you can still get a good exit out of T1. Oh, well, no, when you hit the curve like that in that corner. I mean, it is an attractive car. The 917K is one of the most beautiful cars in the world, in my opinion. It's freaking fantastic. The design philosophy of this thing. I swear the 1960s just had the best design philosophy in cars ever. Cars looked so good back then. Nowadays, it's just like blobs with modern accents. Oh my gosh. My ears get a little loud. Might not be, it might be just be like hitting things that aren't there. Damn it. What's up, Naval Bird? Welcome to the stream. I still haven't figured out how to drive yet this stream. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It'll take some time. I just keep having to restart. Oh my gosh. No matter how you tune this thing, this car is always going to be a pain in the butt and the bumps in the track. It's never going to be aim on the curbs and the grass and the bumps. I actually didn't get a curb hop with that line. What the hell? The post curb hop. Oh, that was a good line. See what this sector time is. I'm thinking it's going to be good. Never mind. So, it's decent still. I'll take it. That was a really good line there. That was kind of spooky right there. What the flip is my car doing? That's this car is the Porsche 917K. It's a really old racing car from 1970. It's 598 horsepower. It doesn't really have a whole lot of downforce, which is really fast in a straight line. It's built for Le Mans. Kind of a pain in the ass to drive, to be honest, but with this setup, it's not too bad. Just taking me a while to get used to it, really. This car is also crazy expensive as well. I bought this thing for 18 million credits. Pretty cool car. I really enjoy driving it. It doesn't weigh anything either. I think it's like 1,700 pounds. So, 598 horsepower, 1,700 pounds is pretty darn crazy for a car built in 1970, in my opinion. There were crazier cars back then, but this car was still pretty darn nuts. I just can't miss the apex on that corner, or else I'll just understeer off. In a few attempts, I will check my horsepower, see if I have any wear on my oil, see if I need an oil change. Son of a bitch. It does, but it doesn't with the tires. It actually has pretty good traction for what it is. It has nice, beefy rear tires on it that give you a lot of traction coming out of corners. But when trail braking, it's a bit of a monster that you can't really tame very well. But I did fix that, so through my setup. I think this car has too much traction, in my opinion. I have my acceleration sensitivity at 60, and if you know a thing about tuning, having it at 60 is the worst setting to have as far as traction goes. But I have it at 60 because it just feels best at 60. I don't have any traction issues, so... Fucking hot, man. I did one time in this car. In time trial, I did set a lap. That was a few months ago. I just wanted to set one in a live stream. And the time of day wasn't great. Because, the wipers came on every other corner at the time of day because it was like a little cloudy, and that's sort of a pet peeve of mine. Little details like that sort of drive me off. But that was just like a casual lap. I didn't do a serious lap, but it was quite a bit of little mistakes in that lap. I sort of just want to get a serious lap in this live stream. So yeah, I did do a time trial lap in this thing before, but it wasn't a very serious one. Still got a 614 though. Maybe a 612 I can get. I'd honestly be happy with a 13. Jeez Louise, I'm gonna check my oil. What? Oh, I didn't try that. I didn't. I don't really do the online time trials often, like at all. I've only did 5 of them, and I haven't done one in like a year or so. Probably less than a year, but I just don't really do those. I don't feel the need to. Yeah, you're talking about the online time trial thing where if you get gold, you get 2 million credits. Yeah, I haven't done those in a while. I need to focus up though. Is this getting a little late? And in this house, people are starting to head to bed, so I need to focus up and try and get this over with. I didn't have a whole lot of time to stream today, but I really want to keep my YouTube schedule going on, so. Besides, I like this form of content. I like streaming quite often, and then after a stream, I make a video on the same car I streamed with the previous day. I think that's doable for me, so I'll do it. Okay, that's not good. Oh gosh. I'm actually starting to get a little bit tired. A little fatigued from driving so long. It's only been a little over an hour, but still. Why do I keep missing that freaking apex, man? Even when you hit the curb there, you have a better corner than missing the apex. I don't think this is a great first sector. Yeah, .1. I'm restarting. That's not a good first sector at all. Fucking hell. Ah. I just need to focus on what I'm doing. And not hit the pit wall like a dumbass. Yeah, I'm actually getting kind of pissed every time I miss the apex in that corner, man. I just want to get this over with. People are going to sleep right now, so... Can you hop? Burn! Nice. Okay, that's not fucking nice. I'm gonna check my oil. I'm gonna change oil anyway. If I change it now, I won't have to change it for another like 140 miles. Ooh, that. I'm just trying to get some good wind and temperature settings here real quick. Yeah, it's not good enough. Yeah, I can't manually put the wind speed in one direction, or the wind settings and the temperature in time trial, sadly, so I have to do this every time. No, the afternoon is slower, so I'm gonna keep it at morning. That might be your point, but um, yeah, I want to have a little bit of a faster lap time. I don't really know how much slower afternoon is, though. That's really hot. Thank you, man. Yeah, have a good one. That's good enough. I can do this. I think the problem is with my driving style. I'm driving a bit too aggressive with this car. Certain areas where I shouldn't be. Yeah, I need to have a more smooth driving style here so I can get more consistent runs. Oh, that's not very good at all. I guess I'll check you out. If I like your content, I can shout you out if you like. I'm not shy to shouting people out as long as like their stuff, like what they're doing. If I do it in like a post or something. Not bad. Okay, that's bad. Freaking wheelie out of that. Oh my gosh. Freaking wheelie comes. This makes a appearance there. Fucking turn. Okay. I don't get the braking section on T1 sometimes. This feels like a decent sector one. Yep. I'm barely at 0.9. Oh, should have broken a little bit more than that. Yeah, it's not the fastest thing ever. Oh, come on. Those two corners are the bane of me, man. I don't know why. I have no idea. How to even explain what it is. I just have a chair. I just have a normal chair and just a T300 RS with or a metal rig, I guess. Pretty simple setup, and have my TV hooked up on the wall in front of me. I felt like I was gonna go wide and touch the grass and spin out there, so I just restarted. Okay, that's not a good way to start the lap there. Not a great chicane. Oh, it's gonna miss the apex a little bit. It's fine. Wow, what the hell in the oversteer is that? Yeah, it is a nice wheel. I haven't really driven on any other wheel, but I like it. So, from what I heard, it's a really good starter wheel. It's my first wheel that I ever owned. So. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh my gosh, I'm just not focusing anymore. I just lost the plot, man. Yeah. Yeah, the lobby was up for a long time, if I remember correctly. Oh, fuck's sakes. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, if I can just focus, I'd get it pretty quickly, I think, but... Yeah, my skills are just not present at the moment right now. What the fuck in the hell? Just the crow pops. So many attempts. What in the hell? You're just not cornering? You can still do what I do on a controller. You just have to have a lot of practice. I used to do stuff like this on my controller all the time. And And GT Sport. I got a wheel and I decided to use that. Oh my fucking gosh. Yeah, this is getting old. Restarting all the time is getting old for me. I need at least like a decent run. It doesn't even have to be a complete lap, and it'll be invested again. I don't know about training. I don't really do training because, I mean, with my personal experience, I learned just through like solely self-taught. I was a very self-taught person, so I like that a lot. Did my OBS disconnect? Okay, my OBS disconnected. If my stream like literally ends abruptly, then I'll stream again in the morning. Cause that's happened to me before one time, and yeah, I was kind of upset. But yeah, yeah, and I did see. I did record. I am recording while streaming, so I guess I will do that sometimes. I don't really have a very good computer, so quite a lot of load being put on it while I'm streaming. I mean, the more time I have driving this car, the more muscle memory I have, I guess. Like in these first three corners, I don't even have to think about doing them anymore. I just happens. That's fucking bullshit hop, bro. That's pissing me off. It would have been a great Sector 1, and then fucking hop had to freaking introduce itself again. Like, that shouldn't even be there. Like, what sense does that make for that to be there? I feel like I was also on a racing line where it wasn't a hop, but apparently not. Oh, another fucking hop. Nice. At least it didn't slow me down that time. I don't think it did. Another fucking gay curb hop, man. Ruined my lap. I was really trying to fucking focus up for that run. Oh, I thought you were saying like me train you, because I've had a lot of people ask me to do that, so. I guess that hop didn't feel that bad. Okay, that fucking felt bad. That has to be slower, but the question is by how much? Okay, this sector is freaking washed. Holy crap. Gonna get like a 0.3 or some shit like that. Like a 1. Okay. Yeah. It is always nice to find people who actually like can drive and are considerate to others and just have a little drive around. It sounds good. I don't know how I lost traction there. That was weird. Could have been a little bit of a better exit. Oh wow, what the hell was I even thinking there? Oh my gosh, that was really bad. Really bad. I just don't know the breaking point for that corner. I just really don't know. It's just so weird. This car just has really strange braking in general. I was gonna curb hop off of that curb this time. Oh, okay. I think that was still a decent T1. Maybe. That was the biggest curb hop I've ever freaking experienced in my life. Holy moly. It's really a post-curb hop, but it's just easier calling it a curb hop. It's not really what it is, but since the actual hop isn't on the curb. Burn, bitch. Oh my gosh. It does that. The car is just naturally understeery. If I didn't have it understeer a bit like this, then it'll just lose rear grip and spin out in every medium to high speed corner. It doesn't feel like a whole lot of understeer though, it just doesn't corner very fast because it is an old racing car, so. But it does have its moments of like, you gotta fucking turn, man. You gotta turn or what? It does have those moments sometimes. Okay, it was nice skill points I was gathering there until I hit the curb. What the flip are you doing, machine? Oh wow, 4 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty late. You have a good night, man. Yeah, I stayed up all night last night. I had to upload a video, and then when I tried to sleep, I couldn't. I was just gassy, so I just like, yeah, I can't sleep. So I just slept most of, yeah, most of today. I slept, not really most of today, but I just had a good nap. Maybe that's why I'm having trouble focusing. I just haven't had much sleep overall. It's probably it, actually. So maybe when I like in this stream and get the fuck to bed and do another stream in the morning, I'll actually be able to drive. I'll do a few more attempts. I'm not gonna give up so easily. I don't think I'm bothering anybody right now by still streaming, but I will ask in the morning. Me streaming in the middle of in the night like this was hindering people from sleeping. Oh my shit. You son of a bitch. Yeah, more downforce in the front won't help. I mean, it might through most corners, but there are some corners where we'll just lose rear grip because it's turning too fast. I should just avoid that curve altogether, man. Yeah, I sort of don't feel like driving anymore. I think I'll call it for now. I think I'll call it for now. I might just cut out for some reason. I will share my setup though. I did promise a setup, even though most people probably don't have this car, but I'll share it anyways. Yeah, so this is what I have. Is that naturally braked or? Uh, I guess I have the right height up a bit in the front because it's just hard to drive with it all the way down. Actually, I haven't looked at this setup like this in a little while actually. Some of these settings are a little bit surprising. Like this camber here, I was expecting this camber to be a little bit higher, like the rear camber. Might be better with 1.5 in the front, but I think I've already tested the camber before. I might test it again just in case. Yeah, it doesn't have much front downforce, but if I increase it to like even 160, it'll be much harder to drive. This is my transmission. If you're applying the transmission, just do the same in every video basically that I tell you to. Just apply from the gear ratio number in the first gear, then apply the final, and then you just apply the rest of the gears. And I have BB to +3 just for more turn in when braking. And that's basically the whole setup. Remember to put racing mediums in the front as well for more stability. Because if you do racing softs, you'll just have too much turning ability when turning, and you'll just lose rear end grip. There's something else I was gonna say, I forgot what it was. Oh well. Yeah, the camber is pretty low. Usually, with these types of cars, you don't really need a whole lot of camber. With these, like, older race cars. I can't increase the downforce in the back anymore, it's maxed. Yeah, that wouldn't be a very good idea, just decreasing the downforce from max with this car because of how unstable it is. So I just have max rear downforce. With this car, putting racing mediums, it's the case with every car. If you put a harder tire in the front, the car will understeer more. But if the car is so unstable, you want that. You want a bit of understeer, so. It is understeer, but it keeps you from dying. So it's a good understeer. It is possible to put a harder tire in the front and not have the car understeer much. This car doesn't feel like it understeers a whole lot most of the time, but yeah, if you got a cornering faster, you'll have a less fun time because you'll just spin out a lot. But this car is just much easier to drive with mediums in the front. Uh, so yeah, I'll start another stream in the morning. I don't know exactly when I'll start it, but I'll probably just have the same thumbnail and everything. I'll just call it like this stream, just the same title and everything, just part two. Because I think that's the reason why I'm not doing very good today is because I'm a bit sleep deprived. So I'm head off, guys. You'll have a good night, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Later, guys.